What's going on, Swole fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, drop a comment down below, all that good stuff. Today's topic is gonna ruffle a bunch of feathers, I'm sure, but I wanna go through some of your, meaning those of you that follow me on all these channels. I got a poll here on Instagram: should filming in gyms be banned? I have my own opinions on this, but I really wanna hear your opinion, so drop in the comments down below. Do you think filming in gyms should be banned? So I posted a tweet on Instagram, this is about a week ago, and 72% said yes. 72%, that's significant. So what I wanna do is and that's in favor of banning, no filming in gyms. So I wanna read a couple top comments and then get your thoughts down below. T. Atwood says, I personally think that as long as you're respectful to others around you and you're not being a douche about it, then it's fine. I very rarely record anything in the gym, but when I do, it's just progress videos. And I think that's a really good point, because yes, there are the people that are making thirst traps. There are the girls that are taking those low angles of their ass. There are people that are doing skits, all type of things. But a lot of people are taking videos because they don't have a training partner. They're not paying for a personal trainer. They want to assess their form. Maybe they're sending it to a coach. You know, we have members of the Swole fam over at swolenormousx.com. We have members that take videos in the gym and then post it in the Telegram chat and on the website and get feedback from other members and from myself, because they want to see, hey, I'm trying to increase my deadlift. I'm trying to increase my squat. What could I improve? Here's a video of me doing XYZ for X amount of reps. And they have a couple different angles. If they don't have their own private gym and they can't film, how they get that video in, right? They could do it at home, but it's different when you're under load, when you're in your gym gear, lifting shoes, platform, whatever you're doing. And if filming is banned, well, let's move on to the next one. Beal4968 says, I'm not against it, but there needs to be strict rules that govern it. And that one has, from what it seems to be, the most likes. And I agree with this the most. I'm not against it, because when I started my business, when I started Swolenormous, I was filming content for Swolenormous, content for Instagram and all these sites, YouTube and stuff. I was filming in the gym. If I wasn't able to film in the gym, sure, I could have done yoga outside the gym or bought some weights at home. I was in an apartment at the time, so it wouldn't have been the same type of vibe. I wouldn't have been able to get the same amount of content, use all the machines that I had access to at this gym that I was training at. And this was back, I started doing this in like 2015, 2016, and there weren't cameras everywhere. Now a lot more people are filming and it's more popular, and for the average person, more people are on Instagram, more people are on TikTok, so more people are filming, more people have access to phones. It was almost 10 years ago at this point. I'm getting old. But I do believe there needs to be strict rules. So what are your thoughts? Let me go over a couple of my other ideas. And of course, this depends on the gym, but definitely ban phone usage, no filming in locker rooms. I know people go in there with the mirrors and they flex and they pose. If anything, I think there should be maybe a side room, maybe not a locker room, maybe just like around the corner. We put up some mirrors, maybe put up a curtain, and you can go into this posing room. You don't want people, having sex in there and stuff, but something that's maybe not in the middle of the gym, and they go over there and they do some pictures and they do some posing, or a place, where coaches can go in there and help their clients if you have bodybuilders and people that compete. And maybe some rules around the time frame, where if you want to film, come between these times. Those get a little bit less fair, because if you have a work schedule that's 9 to 5 and you say, hey, it's low traffic from 1 to 3, if you want to film, come from 1 to 3, and you can't go from 1 to 3, that sucks. I guess you can go to a different gym with different rules, or maybe there's no tripods. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, because I don't know what rules they would be, because they're going to favor some people over other people. And this was mentioned to me on the Daily Swole podcast. If you want to subscribe and listen to the daily live stream, click the links down below, check it out. It's available everywhere. Someone mentioned that a lot of people use their phones for music. So it's a tough one. Like, if you ban phones, a lot of people need to have it because their kids are going to message them, or maybe it's work, maybe they're on call, they're a doctor, they're a nurse, and they might have to leave the gym immediately. You know, you listen to music, maybe you're watching a video online in order to make sure you have good form. You're checking that before you do the exercise. You know, I'm yelling at you to go to the fucking gym and you're getting inspired. You're listening to the podcast. So obviously listening to a podcast scrolling through is different than filming. But if you're banning phone usage, it's going to be hard to toe that line. So I don't think you could ban phone usage because a lot of people aren't going to go to your gym. A lot of people are not going to go to the gym that bans phones because a lot of people need to have their phones on them, or they use their phones for music and so on and so forth. So definitely rules. And I think it's going to come down to like a gym culture, society culture, etiquette, where people go back to actually respecting themselves in public. You know, I see so many times there's like a tripod and, you know, people are getting pissed when they're walking in front of it, or they're taking up a lot of space, setting up a big camera. You know, if you're going to a gym, especially during primetime hours, and you have like a damn camera crew, that's rude. You should be renting out the gym, or you should be paying a premium in order to film at a certain time. You know, that's why a lot of bodybuilding shoots are going to be at off hours, or really early in the morning, or late at night, or sometime where it's not going to interrupt the flow of the gym. It's not going to interrupt people's workouts. So, yeah, I think it's an issue. Obviously, there's a lot of people that, you know, do it right, and there's a lot of people that do it wrong. A lot of people are really nasty about it, and they're not respectful. And bottom line, if you're going to record in a gym, people are going to walk through your videos. People are going to bump into the tripod. You can get different tripods. You can get ones that magnet to squat racks and stuff. Just got to make sure you get one that doesn't damage the equipment, because that's really rude. It's not yours. You're paying for a membership, but then you're scratching the hell out of like the owner's equipment. The stuff's not cheap, so it's kind of rude unless you get something that's going to be out of the way, maybe wraps around something, maybe adheres, but doesn't, you know, it's not a heavy, strong magnet that's metal that's going to scratch like the bars or the machines or the paint and stuff like that. And as long as you're not giving other people shit, understand that you're in a gym. It's not your gym. It's their gym as much as yours. You're both paying a membership for it. And if someone walks through or someone walks by, just make sure you're not putting anyone on blast. If someone right behind you is doing an exercise, maybe get a different angle or go off to the side so your tripod's not in front of the weights. It's not blocking anyone. It's not getting in anyone's way. In other words, do it as non-invasively as possible so as it almost doesn't exist. You know, it's on you. If you're filming in the gym, it's on you to be respectful to the other members. Yeah, you know, if someone comes over and says like, you know, you're filming, and they kick out your tripod, yeah, that's just a dick move. They can ask you respectfully. And in my opinion, if someone comes up and respectfully asks you, it depends on the context, I think, but I would say they're probably in the right. But in other words, don't put people on blast. If someone's doing an exercise, they're bending over doing RDLs, and you're filming, you could be filming them. They might not want to be ending up on the internet, so at least maybe wait till they're done, or get a different angle, or just go if you can during off hours so there's less people and potentially less of a problem. So what are your thoughts? Drop it down below. Do you think filming in gyms should be banned? And make sure you like and subscribe for more content. Appreciate you, fam. And check out the links down below for merch, memberships, and all that good stuff.